Sagittarius, this is Tara, and welcome to your July 25th through August 1st Psychic Tarot forecast. I so appreciate you joining me this week. I'm going to pull 3 cards, as I always do during the weeklies, and see what's up for you guys, Sagittarius. Right. Okay, well, your first card is the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands talks about new inspiration, new ideas, new creativity, new projects, new things to do, maybe around the house or with the kids or the wife or the husband or whoever you're doing it with, but it feels like new and different is coming up for you. And I really love this particular Ace of Wands because you can see the wand coming up and there's the fire sky around it. And of course the wands are about the fire sign, so of course that's you. That's you, Sagittarius, really showing your strength and your abilities and your inner resolve is what I'm feeling. The bird flying above is like, wow, it feels like blown away, taken over by the brightness and the openness of the clouds that have parted. He has his wingspan, so he's ready to fly with you. So a lot of you, after that being said, and I love the cherries in this particular card too. So that just denotes there's some fruits of your labor to be sought after. So it feels like a lot of you have some new inspiration, some new ideas. Maybe you've taken a rest this summer, maybe you've taken a break, and maybe you've needed to. It feels like you guys, for either the last week or the week before, I'm trying to remember, could be wrong, but it felt like maybe take that break, take a little downtime. But if you have done so, it feels like, okay, now that you've done that, there's fruits and rewards to the labor that you've put in. And actually, those are signifying brand new opportunities for some of you. And the interesting thing is, I just took a drink of water and it didn't go down right, so I'm clearing my throat. I apologize for that. But I am hearing the word hardware. Okay, so that could be like the, hardware, like we fix gadgets and all, but it could be also about computers. Maybe some of you are purchasing computers, working on computers, working with computers, or you're hardware technicians, or you have something to do with hardware, hard drive. Those words are coming up quite a bit in this particular card. So it could be some of you are working on projects and you're putting them on your computer and saving them on your hard drive. So be sure and back that up. We're not in a Mercury retrograde time, which is good because I think that happens again, in September into October. So we're not there yet. We're not even in the pre-Mercury retrograde yet, which is awesome. So it does feel like, though, to back up anything that you all may have, and it could be for a couple different reasons. It could be for the reasons of safety, security, privacy, whatever it is. These new inspirations you have should be really coveted. Really coveted. That's what I'm feeling like. All right, let's take a look at the second card and see what comes up. All right. Well, this is in traditional tarot, this is the same as what would be the Death card. And as you can see, there is a woman who's standing behind, sort of as a ghost. And as we know in traditional tarot, the Death card really doesn't mean death of the body. It's really transformation out of one place, and you're transforming it into another new stage of your life, which again, really, I'm so sorry to keep doing that, but it's either that or stop the video and start over again, and I just want to keep going for you guys. This is really about transformation. You can see there is a butterfly over here. If I hold it up, maybe you can see that. So it's sort of like the old her is dying and staying in the background, while the man and the little boy are walking forward into the green pastures towards the light, towards new fields of green. And it's not clear. There's a little bit of a fog. So it feels like you're really not sure where all this is going. This could be transforming into a new job. This could be transforming into a new you who's starting to see things totally different than you have ever before. It's like your friends aren't even the same friends. Your hobbies may not be the same hobbies, or they may be on a different level. Your work may be amped up a bit or may be brought down a bit, but whatever feels like it's yours, you're really transforming into the new you. You know, some tarot readers, this is one of their favorite cards because it does mean a whole new life change. This and the Eight of Chalices or the Eight of Cups, whenever I pull that, that's like life changing. And this feels like the same for you, Sagittarius. New things coming up with the Ace of Wands, inspiration, creativity, rewards for some of you, rewards for your work, at your work for some of you. And if you own your own business, then you might see some recognition and rewards from that. Really feeling like you're feeling inspired, creative. You're transforming a new you. It's feeling like a kind of like a coming out of whatever kind of coming out you want to do. You know, however it is for you, you're presenting yourself newly. All right, so the last card to come up is the Eight of Pentacles. And that's an awesome card to come after this, because after the transformation card, death card if you will, because the Eight of Pentacles represents someone who's very, very, very experienced with their work. It almost feels like you all have had this recently, but anyway, someone who's very, very, very experienced with their work, but there's more to be done. You're taking your work very seriously. Some of you are working very hard, and as you can see, he has 8 pentacles hanging on the wall, or excuse me, 7 pentacles. He's working on the one down here. So this is, like I said a minute ago, it feels to me like amping up what you've done in the past. It could be a new paper you're writing, new book you're writing, new creative, inspirational idea. Could be a play. Could be a craft, something you're doing at home, but this is not something that's brand new. You've really taken all of your experiences thus far, however old you are, whether you're in your 20s or your 50s or your 60s or your 70s or and all in between. This is like you have that knowledge and you're really working to make it better. And very, very happy about it too. And I'm looking at this guy's face. I'm like, wow, he's really enjoying his time with his work, with making the money that he pays his bills, with making the money that he pays his property. New opportunities for you guys. And this is not really an apprentice card. This is someone who's diligent, who knows exactly what he's doing. He's very much like someone who owns a business. It almost feels like, for me, some of you are, this feels like the King of Pentacles. So some of you that are very, very good with money, or let me put it this way, this is an opportunity to make money. And it feels like the King of Pentacles for me, for you. Someone who's feeling pretty good. As we go into August about finances, I think as we go into August, September, that a lot of signs are going to start seeing success, financial success, relationships are going to change, and how we relate to not only those personally, but those at work as well, and how we relate to others. So, you know, with Libra Jupiter going into Libra in September. So, all right, Sagittarius, that feels good. New ideas, new inspiration, transform, let new money, let new opportunities, property, I said a minute ago. If that comes up for you, yay. Take a look at it. See if it's property you want to purchase. Getting some of you maybe by the lake. If some of you are retiring, that feels very, very good. You know, make sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, but property feels good for you guys. Okay, I'm going to add these up numerologically. I'm getting 1 and the 19, they're making 14, and 14 and 8 is 22. 22 is a master number. And when I do numerology and I come across a 22 life path, they are always the type of people who like to bring others together. They're always planning events. They're very amiable and compatible with others, and sociable. And so it feels like put your sociability out there, your diplomatic ways, your diplomacy, Sagittarius, is going to serve you well this week. All right? And then the other thing about 22, 2 and 2 is 4, that's very much a grounding number. Again, it talks about keeping your feet on the ground, talks about property, land. I feel like that's coming up for some of you. Again, this is a general reading. Watch your rising and your moon sign. But I'm going to choose one more card. Okay, because some of you have been up at night worrying about some things, or you had been in the past. So I drew this clarification card, and that 9 of Swords came up. So it's like old news, tired of worrying about it, ready to move on, and so these new highlights are coming up for you. Very cool, Sagittarius. You all have a good week. If you'd like a personal private reading, you can reach me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. Or you can go on my website, taraventura.com. Take a look around and you can order a reading from there as well. All right, my friends, you all have a great week. Have a inspirational week. Know that you're transforming before your very eyes. Look in the mirror one day, and then at the beginning of the week, Monday, and then a week later, look in the mirror again. I bet you see some differences. I bet you see a sparkle in your eye. Your coloring of your skin might look a little bit brighter. So just saying, you're transforming, my friends. Let me hear about it. And make sure and subscribe and like and share. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.